So we just want to say we're really proud of you and you guys really grew as a team this year.
Thank you for being amazing kids.
Hey Icons, I just wanted to say congrats on a great season. You guys did so good and you came so far from the start. It was so much fun coaching you guys and I can't wait to see you guys go into competitive in the future. You'll do amazing and I miss you all so much.
Hey Mini Icons, I'm very proud of you this season for accomplishing your goals, and I knew if you were to compete, you would have crushed the competition floor. Hope to see you next year.
Hey fame!
So we just wanted to say congratulations on all your awards and you guys did a really good job this year.
We're all so proud of you.
Hey Fame, I just wanted to congratulate you guys on such an amazing season. You guys did so good. I know unfortunately it was cut short and we couldn't go to the competition, but you guys did amazing and you came so far from when we started and you were always so eager to learn, which I loved. It was a great first year of coaching for me. I miss you guys so much and I hope to see you continue on to competitive in the following years.
Hey Fame, I'm very proud of you guys for achieving your goals this season, and I know if you guys were to compete, you would have crushed the competition floor. Hope to see you next season.
Hi everybody. So in light of the recent pandemic and the gym closure, we are doing our awards virtually this year. We did this with our Allstar teams earlier this week and it went really well. So we thought we would do the same thing for you guys, the prep teams. So this video is just going to be a little recap of the season. Each athlete is going to receive an award. All of the athletes did so well this season. We're really bummed that the season was cut short, especially because competing and finally getting to show your whole routine start to finish for all your friends and family is truly the best part of cheerleading. So I'm really sad that you guys didn't get to experience that this year, but we're keeping our fingers crossed that the gym is going to be able to reopen soon. And so all of you guys can get back in the gym and hopefully come back for another amazing season. I won't lie to you guys, we expected these teams to do extremely well when they went to competition, which just makes it extra sad that we didn't get to go. These teams were insanely talented for a bunch of athletes that had never done cheerleading before or had very little experience doing it before. So without further ado, we're going to get into the awards. So we're going to start with our mini icons. I'm going to do a little bit of a description of each award just so that you understand what it means and what that athlete really excelled in. So our first award for mini icons is most dependable. And what this means is this is an athlete that rarely missed a practice. She was always there and she could always be counted on to do any position that we asked her to. She was always excited to do anything that we were doing. So our most dependable award goes to Addison. Okay, our next award is most improved back spot. So you'll notice that we have a lot of most improved awards. These awards are really just to highlight athletes that really adapted quickly. They took correction really well and they were able to do something that they had never done before by the end of this season. So for most improved back spot, this is an athlete who was hesitant to be in a back spot at the beginning of the season. But she was a very natural fit for the position. She took corrections really well. And by the end of it, all of her stunts were hitting very solid. So our most improved back spot is Haley. Keeping with that theme, our next award is most improved base. This athlete beyond impressed me. I remember there was one practice where we were learning a brand new stunt. It was a little bit harder than anything we'd ever done before. And this athlete, we put her into base and the stunt hit immediately. I was blown away. She took a lot of corrections. She didn't have any experience when she started and you wouldn't be able to tell now because she's such a star base. So our most improved base is Lillian. Next up is our hardest worker award. All of the athletes on the team worked extremely hard, but this athlete in particular was putting in a lot of extra time at home. She was working on her tumbling at home. Her and her mom both would ask me at practices different things that they could be doing at home to work on tumbling. Every time we did anything in the gym, she was the first in line. She wanted to get in as many reps as possible. So our hardest worker award goes to Olivia. Next up is the Versatility Award. This is a really popular award that we give out to our All-Star teams. We often give it to reward athletes that have demonstrated true versatility within a routine. So this means an athlete that we can count on if we need a base, if we need a back spot, if we need a flyer, if we need someone to tumble. And that's truly what this athlete was for this team. I had her tumbling in different sections. She was basing in different sections. She tried flying in some of the sections. So our Versatility Award goes to Lennon. Our next award is Most Improved Tumbling, and I'm really excited to give this award to this athlete because she deserves it so much. She actually, at the beginning of the season, was a little afraid of tumbling. She didn't really want to do it. She kind of had a bit of a mental block, but she worked with the coaches, especially the CITs, and she really improved on her tumbling, and she was throwing cartwheels by the end of the season. So our Most Improved Tumbling Award goes to Rowan. Next up is Most Improved Jumps. This goes to an athlete who I think naturally was already a fairly good jumper. They already got a decent amount of height, but they really worked hard to take correction and to listen to coaches to make their jumps even better. So our Most Improved Jumps award goes to Ezra. Next up is our Most Improved Flyer Award. Again, this award is to recognize an athlete that showed tremendous growth within a specific area of the routine, and in this case, it's flying. This athlete had never flown before, and she ended up flying every single stunt in the routine. She was a go-to flyer for us. We knew that she could handle it. She took correction. She listened to coaches. So our Most Improved Flyer Award is Penelope. Next up is our Best Performer Award. Now, this one we kind of had to go based off of performances within the gym when we would run the routine, because we didn't get to perform at competition. But this athlete still, even within the gym, in practice, when a lot of athletes would choose not to perform, this athlete was always smiling. She always had a pep in her step while running around the floor. She was just a really fun person to watch during run-throughs. So our Best Performer goes to Aubrey. Our next award is the Amazing Energy Award. This is going to an athlete that every time she walked into the gym, she had a smile on her face. She was always really excited to be there. Everything we did, she was excited to try. She just had a smile that was contagious. She got everyone around her in a good mood. So our Amazing Energy Award goes to Anaya. Our next award we call the Silent Partner Award. It's just a name that we've been using in the gym for years now. And basically what the Silent Partner Award is, it's an athlete that's usually a little bit quieter. They don't often say much. They might be a little shy, but they were always where you needed them to be. And this athlete is no exception to that. She was very quiet, but I had her flying, I had her basing. She helped out in every single stunt. Anything we asked her to do, she did. She worked super hard on her tumbling this year, and it got so much better so quickly. So our Silent Partner Award goes to Ella. Okay, our next award is our Most Improved Overall. So this is an athlete that improved tremendously all across the board, in stunting, in tumbling, in motions, in jumps, just in cheerleading in general. This athlete I'm super proud of because she was very nervous the first few practices. She was very hesitant about things, but she came out of her shell quickly and with a vengeance. She came out, she became one of our strongest bases. Her tumbling improved so much, like it's insane how much her tumbling improved in such a short amount of time. And she genuinely just seemed to be having a lot of fun at practice. So our Most Improved Overall goes to Ellie. All right, next award, Rookie of the Year. So our Rookie of the Year award, we always give to an athlete who's new to the sport, which in this instance was most people on the team. So brand new to the sport, but showed just tremendous potential right at the beginning and really grew quickly, caught on quickly, and became an asset to the team right away. So our Rookie of the Year for Mini Icons is Kylie. So I should mention Kylie is a tremendous base. She's also a fantastic tumbler. And she caught on really quickly with choreography and motions, and that's why she was awarded Rookie of the Year. And last but certainly not least is our Most Valuable Cheerleader Award. So this award we like to give out to athletes who are just well-rounded, excellent cheerleaders. They often take correction really well. They're very coachable. They listen, and they also develop super quickly with their skills. So this athlete in particular was all of those things. She was an excellent listener. She caught on to choreography super well. Her tumbling was great. Her flying started out great and grew and developed over the season. She improved in so many ways, but she was already really good to start with. And those are always the most valuable cheerleaders. You know, they come in with that skill, but they really listen to coaches and they're coachable and they're able to fine tune and develop their skills throughout the season. So our most valuable cheerleader for Mini Icons is Aria. So congratulations to everyone on Icons. I had the best season with you guys. I'm really sorry that the season was cut short and we didn't get to compete. But I hope that everyone is staying safe and I hope to see you guys in the gym super soon. Bye everyone. Okay, next up, we're going to do the awards for our Youth Fame team. Now, I just want to take a second to really acknowledge the talent that is on this team. It was amazing, and I was blown away week after week with the dedication that these girls had, the talent, the natural talent that they had, but also their ability to take correction and develop skills so quickly. I have absolutely no doubt in my mind that that team would have done extremely well at competition. And I just really wanted to make sure that all the kids on that team got the recognition they deserve. They were an amazing, amazing prep team, and I had a lot of fun coaching them. So we're gonna get started. Our first award is Best Performer. Again, because we didn't perform at competition, we kind of had to look at athletes in the gym who was performing during run-throughs, who was performing when we were just marking things, when we were just practicing. And this athlete always had a smile on her face, always looked like she was having fun in runs. She was a joy to watch, and my eye was always drawn to her when we were practicing. So our Best Performer award goes to Callie. Next up is Most Improved Base. Now, this athlete had such growth this season as a base. She started off a little nervous and I think a little apprehensive about basing, but she took correction extremely well and she quickly became one of our strongest bases. By the end of the season, I could put her in a stunt and not even worry about it. She was extremely coachable and she was just a pleasure to coach. So our Most Improved Base goes to Emily Mason. Next up is the Awesome Attitude Award, and we really wanted to highlight this athlete's attitude because it was infectious. She would walk into the gym every single time. She was excited to be there, huge smile on her face. Didn't matter what we were doing. If we were conditioning, she was happy to be there, happy to be a part of it. If she was falling to the ground, she had a smile on her face. Her attitude was just always amazing. I never saw her frustrated or angry. She was a pleasure to coach. I'm going to say that a lot. They were all pleasures to coach, but her attitude just really set the tone for the rest of the team. So our Awesome Attitude Award goes to Victoria. Next up is Most Improved Tumbling. Now, this athlete in particular improved in so many aspects, but especially in her tumbling. She actually was one of our first athletes to gain a new skill. She got her back walkover after like something crazy, like 4 practices or something. And week after week, her tumbling just got stronger and stronger and stronger. A lot of natural talent, but was always asking for corrections from coaches, took corrections really well, and we could really see that in the improvement of her tumbling. So most improved tumbling goes to Jada. Next up is the Versatility Award. Again, this award is for an athlete that we can just count on to be our go-to person no matter what the problem is. We need a flyer, she can do it. We need a base, she can do it. We need her to help with that stunt, she can go in. We need her to do these motions, we can turn to her. We had her doing so many different things in this routine. It really showed her versatility, and versatility is one of the best assets you can have as a cheerleader. So our Versatility Award goes to Maddie. Next up is our Silent Partner Award. So again, this award goes to someone who is a little bit more quiet. They don't talk very much, but they're very dependable. They're someone that we can count on no matter what it is. And this athlete was just that for this team. She didn't say much, but she did everything that we asked her to do. She did all the positions that we asked her to do. She was always at practice, always participating. So our Silent Partner Award goes to Anna. Next up is the Leadership Award, and I think this is an extremely important award because, again, leadership is a quality that a lot of people work to develop over time, and this athlete in particular is someone that you can just tell is a natural leader. A lot of people on the team would look to her. She was often the one kind of gathering everyone's attention when we were going to shift gears. She learned choreography quickly. She would always listen. So if people had questions, she could answer them instead of having the coaches have to answer a million questions over and over again. Her leadership was just very apparent on the team, and it really helped us out. So our Leadership Award goes to Ava. Next up is our Most Improved Flyer Award. Now, this athlete had no experience flying before this season, and I feel like you couldn't even tell now. She took corrections really well. By the end of the season, her stunts were super consistent. We never had to worry about them. And her growth in her flying skills is just amazing over this past season. So our Most Improved Flyer is Lena. Next up is the Fastest Learner Award. And I would just like to say as a coach that athletes that can learn quickly are true gems. Those are the athletes that you want. You want someone that's going to listen and immediately do what you ask them to do. And that is what this athlete does. There was even a practice that she missed. She missed a practice where we were learning some choreography, and it was like intricate choreography, not like something easy. And I sent her mom a message and I said if she could try and learn it before next practice, that would be great. She showed up at the next practice and she knew it better than half the kids that were there originally. So that is a true skill. Not everybody has that. So our Fastest Learner Award goes to Raina. Next up is Hardest Worker. Now, everybody on this team worked extremely hard, but this athlete in particular stood out. She was attending open gyms. She was getting into privates. She was constantly asking if there were things that she could do outside of practice to work on her skills, and that didn't go unnoticed. Coaches always notice that. So our Hardest Worker Award goes to Lily. Next up is Most Improved Back Spot. Now, this athlete actually really impressed me because we had to switch her into a back spot position midway through the season. And so she had to learn a brand new position halfway through. And within a few practices, you couldn't even tell. The stunts were hitting just as solid as all the other groups. And she became a really valuable back spot for the team. So our Most Improved Back Spot goes to Jill. Next up is Most Improved Jumps. Now, this athlete started already with some jumps that were naturally quite good, but she really listened to the correction of coaches and she really put in the extra effort to make sure that her jumps were great. Jumps are extremely difficult. They're a skill that cheerleaders will struggle with their entire career. So it's very promising that this athlete is already showing signs of being an excellent jumper. So Most Improved Jumps goes to Addison. Next up is Most Dependable. Again, this award goes to an athlete that you can count on no matter what. This athlete in particular rarely missed a practice. She was always there. And you could just count on her to do anything that you ask her to. You need her to base, no problem. You need her to do these motions, no problem. You need her to go stand in the corner and do a dance. I'm sure she would do that. She was just a treat to coach, like most of them, because we could always depend on her to do exactly what we asked. So most dependable goes to Maya. All right, next up is our most improved overall award. So you'll notice that some of our other awards were like most improved base, most improved back spot. This award specifically is to highlight an athlete that improved tenfold in all areas of cheerleading. And this athlete in particular is extra impressive how much she improved because she actually was unable to participate for the first part of this season because of an injury. So she was already weeks behind everyone else on the team. But by the end of the season, you couldn't even tell. She caught up so fast. When she was sitting out for her injury, she was observing, she was watching. So when she was actually able to participate, she just fit right in. She improved as a base immensely. Like, we didn't have her basing at first, and then we had her basing, and then those stunts hit no problem. Her tumbling got better, her jumps got better, everything got better, which is why our most improved overall goes to Savannah. All right, last two. So next up is our Rookie of the Year. So this award is to highlight an athlete who was new to cheerleading, but showed great promise, great potential, and really got to develop their skills so much during the season that it would be difficult to tell that they were even new to cheerleading. And this athlete is no exception. She was already a very gifted tumbler when she started the season, and her tumbling got better. She caught on to basing very quickly and quickly became one of our stronger bases. She picked up on choreo quickly. She could jump well. She really was just a very well-rounded cheerleader, which is very impressive for someone who had not done cheerleading before. So our Rookie of the Year is Emily Ward. And last but certainly not least is our Most Valuable Cheerleader. So this award is used to highlight an athlete that is just a very well-rounded, talented cheerleader. And this athlete is, of course, no exception to that. She has excellent tumbling. She caught on to choreo quickly. She had never flown before, but she became one of our key flyers. Her stunts, always stayed in the air. She was a great jumper. She was good in the dance. There's really nothing that she struggled with. So our most valuable cheerleader for this season for Youth Fame is Ashlyn. So congratulations, everyone. I hope you're all doing well and safe at home. Again, I'm so sad that we didn't get to finish off the season together. I know both Mini Icons and Youth Fame would have dominated a competition. I have no doubt in my mind. Both teams were such a treat to coach. I had so much fun, and it made me want to go to the gym on Friday nights. I'm really crossing my fingers that we get to get back in the gym soon. Love to see you all in the gym working on your skills, and I hope you all are staying safe. Bye, guys.